What's up, everybody? Welcome. Today, I'm going to show you how to leverage the power of ChatGPT to supercharge your Pinterest strategy. We're talking about 7 specific prompts that will not just improve your Pinterest game, but completely change how you approach it. This isn't just about getting more traffic, it's about getting the right traffic faster and more efficiently than ever before. I'm going to unlock some secrets to making Pinterest a consistent growth engine for your biz. So let's jump right in and see how we can turn your Pinterest efforts into actual results. So let's be honest, many of us are making some mistakes on Pinterest, and it means we're leaving a ton of potential traffic on the table. You might be posting regularly, being consistent, but if those pins aren't keyword rich, they're essentially invisible to your audience. This leads to inconsistent results, and you end up spending hours creating content that just doesn't get seen or the clicks that it deserves. The real issue is often a lack of a clear system, which means no sustainable growth. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. And that's where the solution comes into play today. So, what's the answer to these Pinterest struggles? It's a powerful combination: ChatGPT paired with the right prompts. So, I've developed 7 Pinterest power prompts that act as your personal growth engine. These prompts cover every single part of your Pinterest workflow, from creating compelling content to developing a solid strategy and engaging with your audience. And the best part, they work for any niche, any business size. And once you set them up, you can use them every single day. It's time to stop guessing and start prompting your way to Pinterest success. So first, you got to set up ChatGPT the right way. Before I dive into these specific prompts, there's one crucial step that will make your difference: setting up ChatGPT correctly. This isn't a one-time trick. It's a foundational setup that makes every subsequent prompt 10 times more powerful. First, use ChatGPT's custom instructions feature to lock in your unique brand voice. This means ChatGPT remembers your style in every new chat, saving you from constantly re-explaining your brand. Second, enable Browse with Bing for real-time Pinterest trend research. This ensures you're always working with the freshest data and insights. Think of this as tailoring a custom suit. You only do it once, but it fits perfectly every single time. So make sure you do this before starting any of these prompts that we're talking about today. So now that ChatGPT is set up, let's dive into our first power prompt: define your Pinterest voice. This prompt is about ensuring your pins sound like you, not a generic AI. It eliminates that robotic, impersonal copy that can turn off your audience. So you'll provide ChatGPT with examples of your best content, and it will analyze your tone, word choices, and sentence structure. The result is a reusable style guide of sorts that ensures brand consistency across all of your pins. And here's a pro tip: once you get that perfect voice defined, paste it right into your custom instructions. That way, ChatGPT remembers your unique style forever, making every future pin sound authentically like you. Power prompt number 2. So we've got your brand voice locked in. Let's tackle content creation. Imagine filling your entire Pinterest content calendar for a month in less than 10 minutes. This prompt makes it happen. You'll get 30 creative Pinterest content ideas, complete with topics, short descriptions, and even 3 potential pin title ideas for each one. This means you're not just brainstorming, you're getting actionable, ready to use content. The table format is super handy, making it easy to drop it right into a spreadsheet or save it as a Google spreadsheet. So no more staring at a blank page, wondering what to post next, spending hours but not even having any real piece of content to pin. So this prompt gives you a huge head start on your content strategy. And you don't have to you can use ChatGPT to create the content, which, a lot of people are doing, or you can use it to create the content and go in and edit heavily, or just make it give you an outline. Whatever your opinion on AI is, then you just kind of go from there and tailor it to what you're comfortable with. This one's my personal favorite. So we got the content ideas, but how do you make sure they actually get seen and clicked? This prompt is about crafting those scroll stopping pin descriptions. We're talking keyword rich copy that targets Pinterest SEO right from the first line. This means your pins are more likely to show up in searches, driving that huge organic traffic potential. Plus, it builds a clear call to action, guiding users exactly where you want them to go. So you can go section by section, creating deep, richer copy that truly resonates. Just remember to always do a human pass, add your personal experience and a little bit of a unique point of view to make it truly authentic. Sure, you could just copy and paste it and it would probably be okay. But, Pinterest is reading and looking at everything. So just adding a touch of your own personality and brand tone goes a long way. So you're already saving so much time. So what's another, 30 seconds of making a few edits in there? So now let's talk about engaging with your audience once they start commenting. Pinterest loves for you to be engaging on this platform. So engaging with your audience is crucial for community building. It can be a huge time sink. So that's one of the downfalls of this. This prompt helps you respond to Pinterest comments and DMs in under 60 seconds. The trick is a one-time setup. Compile your most common FAQs and the best answers into a document. Then you upload that document in ChatGPT. When you get a comment, you simply paste in a chat and ChatGPT crafts a warm human response based on your frequently asked questions. This creates a faster, more consistent engagement workflow. It builds community and drives return traffic without you spending hours typing out replies. You can also do this. I'm sure you've already thought about it, but for Facebook, for Instagram, especially if you're doing like trigger word call to actions, which Pinterest doesn't really work that well. But in other social media platforms, a trigger word call to action can be great. And you can, tailor some of your replies and comments with the ChatGPT. So next up, we'll dive into mastering Pinterest SEO and tackling that crazy beast of a Pinterest algorithm. So the Pinterest algorithm and SEO can feel overwhelming, right? Like you feel like it's constantly changing. You might be feeling like you're shadow banned, your content. You see these ebbs and flows. But what if you could learn exactly what moves the needle on Pinterest fast? This prompt uses an 80-20 learning strategy. You dedicate your lunch break to one Pinterest skill, and ChatGPT distills the top 20% information you need to know. It's like getting a curated training manual in minutes, not hours. You'll get a practical, actionable insight into ranking factors, keyword strategies, and 2026 best practices. That way, you're always learning and staying ahead without sacrificing your entire day. So now let's put all of this knowledge to use by building a content calendar. So after learning about SEO, you'll want to plan to implement it. This prompt helps you build a detailed 30-day Pinterest content calendar, so you never have to wonder what to post again. It eliminates that daily decision fatigue by giving you a clear roadmap. You'll get a strategic mix of content types, including standard, idea, and video pins. It even includes primary keywords, calls to action, to which board to save each pin to. This prompt pairs perfectly with the content ideas we generated earlier and the pin descriptions we just learned to write. It creates a full production workflow, ensuring consistent strategic content. So next, let's explore the ultimate prompt for any Pinterest strategy. So we've covered a lot of ground with these specific prompts, but what if you have a really big, vague goal for Pinterest? That's where power prompt number 7 comes in. This isn't just a prompt, it's a whole strategy engine. You're essentially training ChatGPT to be your prompt creating expert, helping you turn any fuzzy idea into a super clear, actionable plan. You start with a broad goal like, I want more traffic, and ChatGPT then refines it through an iterative process. It gives you a revised prompt, offers suggestions, and asks clarifying questions. This back and forth ensures you're not just getting answers, but you're getting the right answers tailored to exactly what you want. It's about sharpening your strategy until it's laser focused. You can keep just asking ChatGPT to refine it. I'm using a ChatGPT a lot for refining my image prompts for my YouTube thumbnails and for a lot of my pins. Getting cool, more of like infographic style. And with Pinterest, you always play around with the images and styles and text overlays, especially if you're using AI or Canva or whatever you decide to use. It's always a good idea to try different angles with all of your different Pinterest pins and articles. So now you have these 7 prompts in hand. So how are you going to actually weave them into your daily routine? Let's look at a practical workflow here with ChatGPT. So it's time to see how they fit into your daily Pinterest life. So this slide lays out a simple, effective workflow that integrates ChatGPT into your routine. In the morning, you're focused on content creation using prompts 1, 2, and 3 to brainstorm ideas, write descriptions, and design your pins. Before lunch, you switch to engagement using prompt number 4 to quickly respond to comments and DMs if you have to. You can probably skip this one. Pinterest, there's not a ton of comments. It does happen, but it's probably more if you're in the service industry. So lunchtime is for skill investing, where prompt number 5 helps you master SEO and algorithm updates. Then in the afternoon, it's all about planning and strategy with prompts number 6 and 7. This system shows that consistency combined with the right prompts creates compounding Pinterest traffic over time. It's about working smarter, not harder. Remember, I'm in ChatGPT every single day running my 8 different Pinterest brands. And the most important thing, and the where I use ChatGPT the most, is with pin descriptions, hashtags. I'm like testing with hashtags, without. I haven't decided if there's a clear favorite. I think with hashtags is ultimately a little bit better. Creating Pinterest variations and then refining my image prompts. So what I'll do a lot of time is if I want an infographic for a specific piece of content, I'll have ChatGPT come up with an infographic prompt. I'll have it create it. I won't post that because Pinterest is starting to recognize AI generated. I've noticed that ChatGPT images are really automatically flagged. So using a different type of image generator, create that infographic on there, and then I can send it to my graphic designer to fix the spelling, make some edits, make it look less AI. So that's just one everyday use that I'm doing for my Pinterest business. So now we're ready to put these prompts into action, rather, thinking about Pinterest already, and see some results. So you got the tools, you got the strategy, and now you got the workflow. Now it's time to take action. Your Pinterest growth engine starts today. Make sure you download the full Pinterest prompts guide that I have below. The link is in the description. This guide has all the prompts we discussed, ready for you to just copy and paste. Second, don't wait. Start with prompt number 1 today to define your unique Pinterest voice. This sets the foundation for everything else. And finally, subscribe to my channel for Pinterest growth strategies. My goal is to share 3 videos a week with different Pinterest goals, and then eventually we're going to switch to more blogging, and then just overall like how to run an online business that's currently for me generating over $200,000 per year. And that's why I can do these cool YouTube tests, because I have my whole like Pinterest engine running for me in the back, with me spending about an hour a day on it, and then my VA in the Philippines just running all my systems. So I have a course, 100 million method, Pinterest method, that launching probably next week. I'm having built on ClickFunnels. And so I'll be sharing more about that later, where I share exactly how to grow a Pinterest powerhouse. And I will be sharing behind the scenes of my personal $500 plus dollar per day Pinterest traffic system, my workflow, exactly what I do to make over $500 a day on Pinterest. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for the next video.